Hello everybody, it's been a while since I made another YouTube video. I thought I'd let you know what I've been working on. My mug I got a couple Christmases ago from my sons from Bowtie Bath Shop, and I've been using it since then, just writing little notes on the cup. I think it was way before the chalkboard paper and everything come to be so popular. I'm not sure, but it was a couple Christmases ago in a set with the body and bath stuff that I like. So this is my mug. I have another mug that we got when we went a trip down to Disney World too. It's purple and it has Eeyore. It looks like a 3D Eeyore on the front and back of the mug. But anywho, let me get on and let you know what I've been up to. I've just been playing around. Spring's finally here, and I'm in a couple of swaps. And the first swap I'm in is ATC swaps, and it's a swap about spring. So this is, I'm going to be making 20, and I'll be making 4 or 5 sets of 5. I think you can enter as many times as you want. So this is my first one. It's made out of styrofoam. And what I did, there's like kind of like two sides to a styrofoam plate. And one side's like real shiny and the other's like a little rough. I took this shiny side, the front here, and I gessoed the front of it. Let it dry, and then I took my inks and I took a sponge and just wiped over the gesso and everything. Then I took my stamp, background stamp, and stamped on top. And I added butterfly, dimensional. This is a stamp. I stamped on some cardstock, Happy Day, and some rhinestones on the bottom and some rhinestone flowers on the top. This was a brad, and I stuck this rhinestone on the center of it. And I'll turn it over, and this is my information. And you could tell, and you could hear and see the difference. It is styrofoam. There are a lot of uses. I guess I wanted to recycle a couple of these with the styrofoam and everything. And if you don't have any shrink plastic and you need a little embellishment, something different, you can shrink plastic, or you could shrink styrofoam. And I'll show you right now. We shrunk styrofoam a long time ago. I've been stamping for 30 years, and I don't know how many years ago it was, but we were the group of us that always got together, and we experiment with different things. Well, anywho, when I was doing these ATC styrofoam cards, I thought of that technique. And that's not really a technique, it was just something experimental. But here I will show you. They'll get distorted and curl and break, but they'll get really small. But this was a butterfly, I forget from what die, and I shrunk it down. It was, pretty good sized die of a butterfly, but this is what it shrunk down to. It's a little distorted, but you can manipulate it. Paint it and then shrink it down, but the smell is really bad, so you want to do this outside. And I noticed too that this is the cheap like generic Walfart's paper plates brand. If you buy the hefty paper plates, they're a lot better they won't distort as much. But I had these on hand. There's another one. Yeah, you could paint them and dot them. I use my glitter pens on this one. This was a silver metallic pen and ink, paint, whichever. And here's another one. Excuse my nails, my fingers. I've been working with the ink and playing with tea bags. I make iced tea, and tea bags I tore apart when I used the... It was on a blog that I saw that I think it was ink stains, and she did something with the tea bag, you know, holders. So I cleaned them out, so my hands are like staining it up. These are the Shrink Styrofoam butterflies. Like I said, use the hefty ones. They won't distort as much as the cheap wall art paper or Styrofoam plates. My other ATC is this. It's the background is done with a bird napkin. It's a bird cage napkin. I get these at Tuesday morning. These are wooden, those wooden veneer birds. They're out. I get them at Michael's. And this is my label maker. It's I use the Domino, yeah, the old-fashioned ones. And this is Flight of Spring. That was my title of the ATC card. My information on the back. And this is my third one. I inked the background, glossy cardstock. And I use my stencil. This is by Dreamweaver stencil. The stencil paste, white. And they recommend, at the time, way back when I bought all this, at the convention, the paint that they used, they sold with their stencils and that at the time to color the stencil paste. And then I added glitter on top, stamp, and some more glitter on the butterfly stamp. And this is the back of it. And so far, those are the ones I got done. I was hosting a ticket swap, and this was one of my tickets that I made for spring. It's another wooden veneer. I painted them, and I used some glitter and washi tape in the background, and the spring stamps that I have, it says, there was one that said hope, and I liked that. And speaking of spring and butterflies and sparkly things, I made a few of these, and they're actually the Bowtie pasta. And I glittered them, painted them, inked them, beaded them, used the wire and beaded them. Yep. The Bowtie pastas. And there's this one. Made these a long time ago too. A couple of my friends were here a long time ago, and I think it was in a magazine. I don't know if it was Vamp Stamp News or one of them, but we did these a long time ago, and I remembered that the other day, and so I was having Bowtie pasta, and I saved a few of them, and went back to the old times and created these thinking about that. Yep, Bowtie pasta. And another thing I'd made, I was in my stamping attic and I found my mica sheets. And I'm doing a mail art swap, and decided to pull out my mica flakes. This is all from US Art Quest. I bought it a long time ago at Adventures in Stamping convention one year. They were there at the booth. I forget the girl's name, the woman's name, but she was there demoing this. She real good with US Art Quest. But anywho, I bought the kit, and I bought the big bottle of PVA and all that, and the mica. And I poured the two, the sheets of mica, you could tear them apart, and I just put a stamp in between the mica sheets, sealed them with PVA, and then I used some PVA for my mica flakes. And there's like different colors I got in these bottles and that. And I haven't used them in a while. And I'm trying to use what I have and what I've bought over the past 30 years that I've been hoarding, and just having fun and reliving what stamping was really about back then. We didn't really have a lot of the nice scrapbook papers that are there now. We learned and made many techniques for background papers and did what we did. So I like that, and I'm going to try to go back to that, and I'm not going to try not to buy anything new, and I'm going to use what I have. And I got a lot of papers I've been hoarding, so I'll be using them, but I'm going to go back and try making background papers again for my stamping and creating. And these are all over the internet right now. These are the box card boxes, and I got this file from Lori Whitlock, and it's an SVG file for my Eclipse, and I made this, and it was really fun, especially when you have a machine that'll do that and cut this out, and you can make it big, small, whatever you want. I just added these stickers, the butterfly stickers, and added this brad, and yep, that's the box card that I made, my first one. So far I've just been enjoying the weather. My weight, I'm down to 128 pounds. I've never been that thin, but I'm loving it. I feel great, and thanks to my friends for asking. But that is that. This is it. I am done for the video, so I'm going to sign off, and hope you leave a comment if you like. Say hi, let me know that you're there and watching if you like. And I guess I will talk to you later, and if I have anything else, I will show it. Thank you for watching. Bye.